All right, everyone, stop overthinking dinner. You know, life's busy, we work, we want to have dinner quickly, we want to get our gym workouts in, and, you know, we want to also have some downtime. So quit overthinking it. Seriously, it's not that hard. So I'm just using some extra virgin olive oil, putting it in my pan, throwing in a bit of ground turkey into my pan, and we are going to cook that up while breaking it up into small pieces. And we are going to make some ground turkey bowls using some lettuce, some whatever kind of frozen vegetable you have in your house today. And I've got frozen Asian vegetables, which they don't have any flavoring, so I don't know why they call it that anyway, because when you look at the ingredients, it's just the vegetables that are frozen, which is awesome. I've put a bit of butternut squash as well. You could also use sweet potato if it's a gym day. If it's not a gym day, you can take it out. This recipe here, like I said, I sometimes add rice, sometimes I'll add a sweet potato or whatever. Depends on if it's a workout day or not. Today is a workout day. I've actually already worked for work today, and I've gotten in day 2 of my new workout. I'm at 28,300, and I don't know if you can see that, some odd steps for the day. So it's been a busy day, and I still plan on going to the gym, getting ready for that trail of Machu Picchu. It's a 4-day, 3-night hike. And then on the last day, we're doing another hike called Rainbow Trail. It sounds pretty scary, but it sounds really amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds absolutely fantastic. So anyway, gonna use some lettuce. If you want, like, I'm gonna make it as a bowl, but if you didn't want to, you could also wrap it up in like romaine lettuce and use that as a wrap if you want. Or if you want, you can use, like I said, if it's a high carb day, instead of the rice or the sweet potato, you could actually use maybe a low carb wrap, like one of the keto wraps, or actually in the fridge section of the grocery store, they have these new wraps that are actually just egg wraps, and they are freaking excellent. The only bad thing about them is they don't hold together very well. Instead of sour cream, I'm going to use some plain Greek yogurt for the extra protein. I'm going to use some salsa, just the store-bought stuff, because I don't have any made, and I don't have any taco seasoning made, so I'm just using a pack of what I got on hand. So like I said, don't overthink it. So we're just going to break this up and cook it until done. So while we're waiting for this to cook, I'm going to put the lid on it just to let it cook very well. And then I am going to take my knife, and we are just going to shred the lettuce just to make it like a salad. Like I said, it doesn't need to be extra hard. And lettuce you can have as much as you want, and that's what we want, is meals that are going to keep us full. And that's the thing is, right, like when it comes to calories with healthy food, is you want something that's going to take a lot of space for as little calories as possible, but you also want to keep your protein and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do, just throw that into a bowl. And that's probably good for now. Set that aside. Check on the turkey. Like I said, turkey really doesn't take very long to cook, which is awesome. Okay, so the meat's all browned. Now we are going to take just a little bit out, the beggars, because you know they're going to want some dinner. And then I'm going to add some taco seasoning to the meat. Probably just add maybe half the pack. It's not a very big pack of, it's not a very big pack of turkey, ground turkey, so I'm just going to use a little bit. Then we're going to add just a little bit of water in there, just to kind of get it so it's not so dry, and it'll help the spice kind of flavor a little bit better. Mix that up. From here, we add in some vegetables. Like I said, just randomly grab whatever you want, whatever you have on hand. This happens to be what I have on hand, so this is what's working for me. Now we going to add a little bit of butternut squash. I love butternut squash. It's actually a really good filler. I found, I don't know, I just like the butternut squash. Like I said, it's almost like a potato, like kind of feeling when you're eating it, but without all the carbs, so which is really cool. So if you're trying to keep a low carb day, add some butternut squash or, you know, stuff like that. It's really, really good. So we're just going to let that heat up, put the lid on, and let that cook just for a few minutes. All right, so now this has been pretty good. Woo! Looks like it's cooked quite well. We are going to put in just a little bit more spice. I like it that way. You don't have to. It's up to you. It depends on how spicy you like it. I love spice. I don't like condiments. I don't like mustard, ketchup, relish, any of that yucky stuff. To me, I find it yucky. But I do love spices. Spices are just, especially fresh spices. Oh my God, fresh spices, the health benefits, let me tell you. Oh, they're amazing. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I'm gonna take some of this and add that on top. Now, doesn't that just look freaking delicious? And it's high protein, very filling, because you can eat so much of it because, well, hey, think about that. I could eat all this and I'll probably be very, very full. And there's still tons left for later, tomorrow, for somebody else. It's up to you. And then, because like I said, I've already done a weight workout at the gym. And I plan on going back to do the Stairmaster again. Wish me luck. I'm actually going to have a small sweet potato. And one of my favorite ways to eat a sweet potato, and again, comes back to the blood sugar thing, which I find the more I talk up to people about blood sugar and the more I research on it, it seems like blood sugar, even if you're not diabetic, can actually have a lot of health issues. So that's why I like to, you know, eat healthy, and then you add a little bit of cinnamon on there, and it's almost like a treat. Then I'm going to add in a little bit, like I said, of the Greek yogurt, just to add in just plain Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. I will add that because it will add extra protein. And then a little bit of salsa on top, whatever your favorite salsa is. Quick, in about under 15 minutes. Can't beat that. So if you like this recipe and you try it, you'll have to let me know what you think. And please, if you do, like, follow, and share for more recipes just like this.